Hello everybody, Lord Almighty here. Today is Sunday, September 19th, 2021, and it is the official final weekend of summer. And it still does feel like summer. We got air temps in the high 70s, there is nary a cloud in the sky, and water temps are warm enough so that I can wade without waders. So I think that this is a good indication that these fish are still going to be on their summer patterns, and I am here at the Raritan River to get the last of these summer smallmouths. And I'm going to be doing something a little bit different than what I normally do. I do have my little tube jig rigged up here, but about a foot above that I have a teaser rigged up as well, because what I see quite often is when I hook a smallmouth, there will be one or two more following it. So I'm thinking maybe if I have the teaser, that will coax some of those followers into biting, and who knows, maybe I might be able to get a double. And it'll also be more effective in figuring out what these fish are keyed in on. You know, are they keyed in on little bait fish, which is what this imitates, or are they keyed in on little crustaceans, which is what the tube jig is for? So it serves a double purpose, which is fitting as it is a double rig, and I'm going to see if I can get some double action today. There we go. Fish on. Well, it ain't a smallmouth, but it is fish number one on the day. Nice colorful red breast sunfish. There we go. Another one. Another red breast. This one's a little bit fatter. Not what I'm after, but they fight good for their size. Can't complain about it. Oh, there we go. Oh! First smallie of the day. And he throws the hook on me. Well, that is what they do. It's what they do best. Couldn't see whether he was hooked on the little minnow bait or on the tube jig. There we go. Little guy. Little guy on. Yep, another one of these guys. Okay. If I gotta catch them all day, I'm not gonna complain. They put a bend in the rod. Well, so far, smallie fishing has been pretty slow today, and I think it's because we've got really poor conditions for smallmouth fishing. We've got really low, really clear water, and we've got high sun. So I think these fish are finding some kind of a rock or a weed clump, and they're just sticking to it until conditions change. So I think that things might pick up once the sun starts to go down a little bit, which will probably be in about, I don't know, maybe an hour, hour and a half. It'll start to elongate those shadows, and then maybe we'll see a little bit of an uptick in action. There we go. There's a little guy. Oh, little guy. Little guy. Look at him. He is a junior, that one. Well, since the smallmouth fishing was so slow, I found this little shady hole here that's maybe, I don't know, 2.5 to 3 feet deep. And I was hoping that there might be some panfish in here, like some sunfish or some rock bass. But even so, I expected the size to be a little bit better than that. There we go. There we go, that's a little more respectable. Alrighty. Well guys, I am having zero luck on the smallies with that tandem rig, so I decided to put that aside for the time being, and I switched over to one of the most venerable lures out there. That is the old Rebel crawfish. This is not a lure I use very often. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure if I have ever caught a smallmouth on this. So hopefully I can change that right now. Well, I covered a lot of water with that crankbait and didn't get a single touch. So I switched it over to the Ned rig. I wonder, is the Ned rig gonna save the day again? I don't know, but one thing I know for sure, these smallies are playing hard to get today. Oh, what? Dang it! You just had it and you just sat on it. Oh my God. They're sunfish. They gotta be. Well, I am having some frustration with this Ned rig. I'm actually getting quite a few bites on it, but I think the majority of them are sunfish that are just kind of picking up the tail and swimming off with it. Like right there, I just got another one. And the fish that might have been smallmouths have just been picking it up and like swimming right at me, so I can't even feel that they're on until I go to set the hook, and by then they've already spit it out. So I'm getting action on the bait, but man, just not being able to get any hookups is really, really frustrating. Is that a fish? Oh yeah, that's a fish. Whew! Finally got my smallmouth. And since I was having a tough time hooking up on the Ned rig, I just switched to a smaller one with an exposed hook. Whew, man, I've been fishing for about 3 hours. That's my first smallie of the day. I'll take it. He ain't big, but I'll take it. There we go. Oh! Story of my flippin' day. Oh my God. What is going on? They pick it up and they just swim right at me. Oh, geez. Talk about a light hit. I had no idea he was on until he was halfway back to me. Well, I was running out of Ned bodies, so I decided to put on a little bit of a little tube on a Ned head. That seems to be doing the trick as well. Well, everybody, that is going to do it for the evening. And that's going to do it for the summer, as a matter of fact. The bite today was frustrating. I had so many fish just pick it up and drop it, and I had a bunch of fish that would pick it up and just book it straight at me, and I wasn't able to set the hook. And as a matter of fact, I'm actually glad I was able to get those 2 smallmouths that I did, because, you know, it was just so difficult getting a hook set on any of those fish that I was convinced that I was going to get blanked today. So I was hoping maybe we could end the day on a lunker out of my favorite run here, but fish rarely follow the script. So that's going to do it for summertime, but I'm going to get out fishing again as soon as I can, because even though summer is over, fishing season sure as hell isn't. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you on the next adventure.